Chapter 5. The room broke out into excited chattering. Finally. Gemma's eyes were shining. "The timing is perfect," she said. "Lady Cordial said she had a feeling that everything would be straightened out in time for Starshine Day. I just know that this mission is going to collect a star ton of wish energy," she said confidently. As Gemma stood, she noticed that Leona, who was still sitting on her golden cushion, slipped her hand into her pocket. Gemma knew exactly what she was doing, running her fingers over her ruined wish pendant and thinking of her own failed mission. Gemma wanted to tell her that it was okay, that hopefully her mission would more than make up for Leona's, but she thought the girl might take it the wrong way. Gemma was all set to sprint to Lady Cordial's office when Sage stepped in front of the door and cleared her throat. "I just want to say that while you are off on your mission, we will continue to try to locate Lady Stella. Maybe we'll find her by the time you return, and we can fix this problem for good." "I hope so," said Gemma. "Can we go now?" Slip, slap, slip, slap. Gemma walked so quickly to Halo Hall that she almost lost an orange slipper along the way. Only Astra was able, or willing, to keep up with her. When Gemma arrived at the office door, she paused. "Are you okay?" asked Astra. Gemma nodded, but inside she felt paralyzed. What if her mission went wrong and she didn't collect any energy? What if something went wonky with the wish energy and she got stuck on Wish World? That would be fine for Scarlet, but Gemma liked living on Starland. And what if the girls didn't find Lady Stella while she was gone? So many what-ifs kept crowding her mind, all of them bad. She closed her eyes, and a voice, clear and strong, suddenly cut through the chatter. It said, "Just remember these words. While looking to the future, you must not forget the past." Gemma's hands trembled. She turned to Astra. "Did you just hear that?" she asked. "Hear what?" Astra said. Nothing," Gemma replied. She didn't want to say anything to get Astra's hopes up, but the voice had reminded her of someone very dear to her, to all of them. It had sounded a lot like Lady Stella. Emboldened, and with the rest of the Star Darling's footfalls sounding in the hallway, she knocked and then slid the door open. Gemma blinked. The number of bot guards in Lady Cordial's office had swelled to 4. "That's a lot of bots," she remarked. "Oh, better safe than sorry," Lady Cordial said offhandedly. The rest of the Star Darlings filed into the room and took their seats around the full moon-shaped table. "Welcome, everyone," said Lady Cordial. "I am sure you are as pleased as I am that the final wish orb has been identified. There's no question who it belongs to, so we will dispense with the dramatic reveal and simply open the box." Lady Cordial reached behind the desk and produced a large solar metal box. She placed it on the table directly in front of Gemma. All of a sudden, the sides fell away to reveal a smaller box. The weight was agonizing to Gemma, as she watched this happen again and again. She kept a smile on her face, but she really just wanted to scream. Finally, there was a wish orb-sized box sitting in front of her. "Open it, Gemma," said Lady Cordial. Gemma lifted the lid, which was surprisingly light. She gasped as the orb, her orb, rose into the air. She blinked. Was it her imagination, or was it moving a bit shakily? She reached out her hand, but the orb simply bobbed in place in front of her. She looked around. The rest of the Star Darlings were staring at the orb oddly, too. "It looks different," she said. It appeared to be much more sparkly than the other orbs, but somehow less glowing. And it was quite large and bulgy, almost like it was ready to burst. That's because it is the final orb. The most crucial one, said Lady Cordial. She leaned over and whispered into Gemma's ear. The most important mission of them all. Gemma shivered with excitement as a tingle ran down her spine. The 12th and final mission. The biggest one of all. It was quite an honor, and a great responsibility. She felt like making a speech to commemorate the occasion. She continued to hold out her hand. Lady Cordial, perhaps unable to stand the suspense, bustled over and plucked the orb out of the air. Gemma waited for Lady Cordial to place it in her hand, imagining the smooth surface against her skin, the warmth that would flood her hand and run up her arm and into her body. But Lady Cordial instead placed the orb back in the box and snapped it shut. "Are you ready, Gemma?" she asked. "I am," replied Gemma. "As a matter of fact, I just wanted to say a word or two about..." She then launched into a speech about last chances, bravery in the face of adversity, and the importance of support from one's peers. "And, in conclusion," she began. Lady Cordial put her hands on Gemma's shoulders and squeezed, perhaps a little too tightly in Gemma's opinion. Gemma shifted uncomfortably. "Star salutations for that inspiring speech, Gemma," Lady Cordial said. "Now it's time to prepare for the final wish mission. The fate of Starland rests in your hands." Gemma thought for a moment. As the voice had said, she had to look back into the future. She frowned. Or maybe it was that the future was in the past? In any event, her mission, the 12th and final one, was about to start.